Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just thought I'd say what's up in here. Just making sure I get everything going. Let me get this video up here. I'll get to all your questions. I see it's live right now. We click on this so I can see what questions you're asking, and we'll get rocking. Here we go. Here we go. So we're live, ready to rock. Let me go ahead and announce this on Twitter. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Hopefully your day is awesome. My day is beyond awesome right now. And I just thought I'd answer all the questions you have, man. All the questions you guys have. And I'm just announcing this on Twitter right now so my boys can join me. All right. Then we'll be rocking. Rocking and rolling. Yiggy yes, y'allin'. Here we go. What's up, Aaron? How you doing? Ireland up in the house. What's going on, man? Hope you guys like my new office setup. I have Flags of Valor. We're ordering it today, paying full price, veteran-owned company. I'll be getting that for the middle, hopefully next. I'm getting that custom made, a nice American flag going on. Going to be pretty awesome. And all right, we're announced on Twitter. What's going on with me today? Got the wrap taken off my GMC Yukon. I'm actually getting a new Yukon. I'm going to get the new model. It's delayed because of COVID and the factory line times, all that. But I'm hoping to get white on white if it comes in, and then have the outright logo on it and everything. Went to a phenomenal car place. What was it, Titan Graphics? It was right there, right by the Nashville Armory. And they're the coolest people. Did a great job. Took off the old wrap, and they're going to be working on the new wrap. I'm really excited about that. And yeah, can't be much more excited about life right now. I know it sounds just like, oh my God, why is he so happy? I'm happy. Life's good. Hopefully your life's going as good as my life. So what I want to do now is answer all the questions you have and just get straight to it. Okay, guys? So this is from Aaron Martin. Hi, Mark from Ireland. What's going on? I already said you're from Ireland. My bad. From Jesse Montano. Hi, what's going on, Jesse? From Jamie Neville. Thoughts on the Big Three by Dr. Stuart McGill for back pain. You know what? I'm going to look that up right now because I have my computer right here. Let's see, Google. Stuart. I know McGill. He's a G. I love that guy. Here it is. Stuart McGill's Big Three. For core stability from Squat University. I'm assuming that's correct. So he has, let's see. All right, he has some, I'm seeing some planking stuff. Okay, the big threes are curl up, side plank, and bird dog. Curl ups are great. It's where you do the cat back stretch, and then you go under with it. That's great. Curl up. Okay, you guys have to look that up. I can't explain it. And then a side plank. Obviously, I'm a big fan. Yeah, I mean, that's great. That's a great start, a great end for back pain. I don't see anything wrong with that. And at the end of the day, it can't hurt. You know, anytime you're working on your core, anytime you're working on anything in your body, anytime you're activating that core and you're working it out, you know, there's good, better, and best. And again, McGill's one of the OGs. How do I get a YouTube channel? You go to create a channel on Google. I think it's Google. I would type that same question into Google, and it'll take you through all the exact steps, man. I haven't created a YouTube channel in quite a while, man. I started this bad boy in 2011. What's your opinion on Biden and Harris? Do you think they'll win? I'd like to keep politics out of my YouTube feed right now. It depends. There's a lot of variables at play, right? And I don't want to make this up. Politics. Have you tried dog crap training? I actually have. Tried it. I've done a couple workouts with it. I'm not a fan. It's not my cup of tea. Dog crap is not my training. It's just not it. What he does in that. Katie, can you do me a favor? Can you turn down the speaker? Thanks, man. So dog crap's just not my. Again, if you like dog crap, Katie, I'm talking about training. I'm not.
Dog
it's a
crap.
training method.
Ruckus likes. If you like dog crap. You clean up his dog crap.
Yeah, I'm tired of cleaning up Ruckus's dog crap. How do I get you? Okay, I already. Hi, Joe. Hi, it's Joe from Hobart, Indiana. The mean streets of Hobart. Where is Hobart? Is that near Elkhart? Is that near Indianapolis. Where is Hobart? Is it Hobart or Hobart?
Does it matter?
Absolutely love the t-shirts. Are you going to make more hats? I have a great thing to tell you guys. We actually have our Tiger Fitness birthday party on Thursday. So we're going to have a birthday party, which means we're going to have a sale. And you have to be up really early. I recommend you're ready at around midnight the night before, because we have an exclusive hat coming on Thursday just for this birthday party. And it's for the first couple hundred orders. We didn't make many of them. But yeah, we have a new hat. It's a good hat too. It's a really good hat. Don't mind a double shout out. I'm recovering after double ACL surgery. Oh no, wait, hold on. Let me do my best impersonation of Macaulay Culkin. That sucks, dude. So you're basically wrong. Dude, I could not do that. My house is on a hill. Katie would have to fucking wheel my ass up here.
We just talked about this yesterday.
Yeah, Katie's like, dude, if you get injured, you're fucked.
You can sleep in the
Lifting career is done. Thanks for lifting career's not done. You'll be back. Anyway, just do physique like my buddy Brent. You don't have to train. I'm just kidding. Dude, so I train legs. My training partners, Brent and Trevor, they're both physique. They train legs harder than any bodybuilder I've ever seen. It's crazy. Like, everybody's looking at like, why are you training physique guys? I'm like, because my legs have actually gotten bigger. Like, if you guys saw the post I did this morning, my legs have grown like crazy since I've been training with these little physique guys. They're crazy. It's like, you know, it's like a guy with a small penis going into porn. That's like physique guys training legs. They already tried to bait me into political talk, Katie. I refuse to do it. Are you coming to Jersey to support Attila's gym? I'd love to. However, there is one concern I have, and that's quarantine. New Jersey can quarantine me, and that would screw me up really bad, but I did want to go. I do want to go. And I've been in contact with the guys over there at Attila's to set it up. However, it's a really touchy situation. Also, with New York opening the gyms, I would hate to schedule a trip, being that New York's opening the gyms, I believe, starting the 24th. I'd hate to go there after the gyms have opened. It'd be kind of like screaming for them to open the gym when it's open. So I need to wait to see what's going on with New York first. But I support the hell out of Attila's gym, man. I support America. I support America, and I don't support tyranny. That's what I support. I'm not afraid to say that. That's not political. Mark, what's your thoughts on NPP over DECA? It looks almost identical, but NPP... So NPP is basically, you can look at it as a fast-acting DECA. All I know is it's not available via prescription. And I don't do anything unless it's prescribed because I'm a big pussy. And this big pussy does not want to go to prison. I also don't want the government to seize any of my stuff. So I don't take any illegal drugs. However, NPP, I believe... I'd almost look at it, from my knowledge of it, it would be like a trinacetate or a fast-acting testosterone versus a slower-acting NMK. You're still going to have the side effects, it's just they're in and out of your system faster. And that's why, you know, generally speaking, if people tell you to take tren, they don't tell you to take anandate, because if you have side effects, it's going to be in your system for 2 weeks. Whereas acetate's in and out of your system in 24 to 48 hours. So again, I'm not the guy to ask about that, but that's my general understanding. Mark, breaking through as a brand new personal trainer. Been working out for over 8 years. Any advice on getting started with a training business? Alex, unfortunately, has nothing to do with you training for 8 years. It has to do with your, for example, my mentor, Tristan Rice at Exos. He can perform everything from now on, but he doesn't even look like he lifts. But he's probably the most knowledgeable strength guy on the planet. Like, I am honored to have worked with him, but he knows his stuff, right? And honestly, as a trainer, it's less, how do I put this without sounding like a scamming piece of shit? Training, being a personal trainer is less about your knowledge of training and more about your ability to sell your knowledge of training. Is that a good way of putting it, Katie? I think that's a great way.
No, let's teach you.
You need to listen. I have a lot of
working, and you're distracting me.
I'm working too. All right. So the answer is getting started with a training business, you got to get clients. And that's going to be the hardest thing to do. So what I would do is align yourself with a gym that has an existing stream of customers, because you're going to have a really hard time finding new customers off the street. Just like any good prostitute. Hello, Mark. I'm from Mexico. I've been wondering if you have advice on some back, neck pain when I do shoulder press. It depends on how you're doing shoulder press. And maybe, are you doing a barbell? Because if you are, then go to dumbbells because you're allowed to move more freely. But that's all I got for you based on that knowledge and information you gave me. Just started at TRT. Any injection tips? Find a place you don't mind. Injecting sucks. It's just like, it's horrible. I don't know how people do this many drugs. Like, I look at some people's cycles, and everyone's like, I don't know how they take that much. And I'm like, I don't know where they put all that shit. Like, I remember seeing, what was it, Big Rami's, like, it's a fake. But it was like Big Rami's cycle, and everybody's like, oh my God, look at all the juice. I'm like, where is he, if he did do that, like, where is it going? So, I personally put mine in my delts. But I only do one shot a week, so I could do 1 week, 2 week, 1 week, 2 week. You know what I mean? Like, so, I mean, yeah, I mean, TRT, I like delts. Trump should win the Nobel Peace Prize. The dude is killing it. Brandon, I will state this. As a guy whose mom migrated here from Israel, and knowing the turmoil that has been going on in the Middle East, the peace deal brokered between Israel and the UAE is something that I'm proud of as an American to have been a part of. So whether Obama did it, Trump did it, Clinton did it, Bush did it, I think I remember when I was a kid in the 90s, we used to have a handshake, yo, what's up, man, peace in the Middle East. But we said it, but we didn't mean it, because we knew there wouldn't be peace in the Middle East. Anytime we could take a step towards peace in the Middle East is a great thing. So I don't care if Trump did it, I don't care if Biden did it, I don't care if Santa Claus did it. The fact that there's some kind of a peace deal brokered in the Middle East is a great thing. And that's not political, that's just real. That should garner a Nobel Peace Prize, though. I agree. Trump should get a Nobel Peace Prize for that. Can you explain why some companies put generic ingredients over patented ingredients, such as Creapure? Because generally speaking, and I use Creapure, there's no difference.
Incidentally, that's what I'm working on.
Yeah, you're working on Creapure?
Labels, because I think I screwed up and forgot to order them. So when it's out of stock, it's my fault.
I have a microphone on, so I didn't hear you. Basically, Katie forgot to order labels for Creapure. You're fired. So,
I won't say the details, but...
Basically, there's not much difference. We use Creapure because the difference in price is not that much, and I like Creapure. I just like the peace of mind. But generally speaking, for most ingredients that are patented or trademarked, there's very little difference. As long as you're testing it. What I would question more is not the lack of patented ingredients. I question if you trust the brand that the product you're taking is from. So if I use beta-alanine, it's going to be great beta-alanine. But I can't say that about other companies. By the way, Katie, my office looks so good.
Yeah, it's not done yet.
Sup, Mark? Best compound exercise that'll build biceps. No time for isolation. Rows. Pull downs. Anytime you pull something in, a little bit of this action right here. All right, let's see what we got. Can you say jack to the tits? Boom. I think I just did. Why would my total test be high but free test on the low side? You need to unbind that. Ask your doctor. However, I would look into carnitine. Yeah, something as easy as carnitine. Carnitine is great. Or Insurgent. Insurgent has actually been shown to my product, MTS Nutrition Insurgent, which is back in stock midweek. It also has carnitine in it, and it can help unbind bound testosterone. On a side note, stay in Philadelphia, PA, and travel. The Attilas is right over the bridge. You know what? That is actually a great idea. I've never been to Attilas. I'd love to go. Do you support what the Attilas owners are doing by defying the governor's orders? Also, police have shown to not care about their oath. Very sad. this is not political, but this is my opinion. I think the lockdowns were the biggest mistake in American history, and the governors are overstepping with these orders that are not laws, including the fat troll governor in Nashville, who I don't like. You know, power is a dangerous drug, and people who get into politics are generally no-talent ass clowns who get high off of power because they really haven't done much else in life except run for office. And that's where you get Mayor Jim Cooper over there in Nashville. He's a fat idiot as well. Now, I speak for Republicans as well. There's a ton of Republicans who are hungry for power, thirsty for power. Democrats, Republicans, all politicians, anybody with any sense of power runs the risk of tyranny, and that's why we have the Second Amendment. The cops, I empathize. Look, these cops are not only risking losing their job if they don't follow through on arresting the people breaking these unconstitutional orders, but they also risk losing their pension. And Katie's family are cops, and they work for 20, 30, 40 years for that pension. And I gotta tell you, if you told me to arrest a gym owner or lose my pension that I've been putting 25 years of work in for, I'd arrest your ass. It is what it is, dude. You gotta look out for number one. I mean, an oath is one thing, but when your family needs to eat, like, you gotta do what you gotta do. So, as someone who's come out hard against cops, I understand. And I have more perspective, too. The gym I train at, when I train, generally speaking, we have probably 4 or 5 cops in there. And they have families. They're not going to go there and hit me with their baton, hopefully. But, you know, I understand. I understand 100%. So, what I think should happen, the cops have to do their job, right? They have to follow through on their directives from their boss. But then after the fact, I hope Attila sues the shit out of the state of New Jersey, wins, and the Governor Murphy of the state of New Jersey, who put old people, purposely killed them in nursing homes, should be tried and basically found guilty of treason, which is punishable by death. That's my opinion. Well, the pain kind of shows up when I try to carry something heavy. Sounds like an issue with your core, your strength. Something you should probably work on. Hey, Mark, any idea of when you're going to get more protein powder? A lot of popular flavors are out of stock. We actually have our top flavors, cookies and cream, mint cookies and cream, and a bunch of other ones, including Pump Chasers, chocolate chip peanut butter. But we're about, I think, the chocolate chip cookie and the others ship this week. Yeah, I think we're in a good spot. But generally speaking, we had the best 3-4 months of our history, and we oversold projections. And Katie really sucks at printing labels on time. Antifa are starting to come into suburbs. Be careful, they're getting more physical. I'm not concerned about Antifa coming into my neighborhood. To get to my neighborhood, they'd have to go through a lot of really, really armed conservative neighborhoods in Tennessee. It wouldn't be a wise choice. And if they do make it to my house, there's going to be at least 6 dead. So I'm not concerned. I would be concerned if I lived in a communist state that doesn't allow guns. I'd be concerned if I lived in Seattle or any other city where the gun ordinances are out of control. However, you know, I'm in an area, I'm fortunate to be in an area where we still have the freedoms afforded to us by the U.S. Constitution, and we're able to defend ourselves. So, like today, I went to go get the wrap taken off because I'm getting my new Yukon, and everybody in that place, now, not only was it right next door to a large armory, but everybody in that building was armed. And I don't think Antifa would do too well in the South. And they might do okay in Nashville for a little bit, but once they creep into like Franklin or Spring Hill, like, they're gonna die. So I'm not concerned, no. And look, life always has risks. Like, my wife and I grew up in LA. My wife was, you know, her family, her dad owned a business on Sepulveda Boulevard during the LA riots. you always have risk. There's always going to be risk of uprising, right? And let's be honest here, these are paid actors. They don't want to die. And we've seen many, many times, as soon as they're met with force, they back down. I'm not too concerned about Antifa. It's not making me lose any sleep. And again, it's happening in very concentrated areas. Have you thought about getting into politics? My wife would chop off my balls and feed into my golden doodle. I'd love to get into politics, I would. Right now I don't have the time. And I'm busy running companies and being a dad, and I don't think it would be fair to put my kids through right now. And I like, the problem with, see, the reason I would want to run for politics is people like me who actually have business experience, can balance a budget, can run a company. People like me don't get into politics because we're too busy in the private sector. And that's the reason why you have idiots like McConnell and Pelosi and all those jackasses, because they're the ones who get into it. The no talent ass clowns who can't make it in the private sector, and they're hungry for power, right? Whereas people like me, I'm not going to say I'm not, but let's say Elon Musk, Joe Rogan, people who would really go out there and care and make a difference, we're too busy doing stuff to go in and deal with the cesspool that is politics. So the problem with politics is people like me are too busy not doing politics. But I would definitely make a difference. And I wouldn't be on the tape. Like, you answer me how Joe Biden has been in office for 45 years and hasn't had any other job but a senator making $170,000 a year and a vice president making $200,000 a year, yet somehow he's worth tens of millions of dollars? How do you get that money? How these people get so rich? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're on the take. Maxine Waters, Mitch McConnell, all these guys. The old Speaker of the House, Boner, whatever his name is. Like, these guys are all on the take. It's just dirty. What would you consider the most important, total or free test? Both. I think both are equally important. He's running for Congress in 2022. Governor of Tennessee. Katie, Governor Lobliner.
No.
Making America swole again. The governor. Dude, it's been done before. Arnold, I wouldn't be the first steroided out governor. Just order the machine greens and multi. How many servings of fruits and veggies? ORAC value is, I believe, 10. But that's regardless of it, it's full of a lot of awesome stuff. ORAC value, you can argue from that. But just look at the ingredient list. It is chock full of goodness. But it's multiple servings, 5 to 10, I believe. Do you think marijuana should be legal in all states? Absolutely, yes. Alongside all other drugs. You just watched Jones' video about the cheating thing? No. What happened to Jones? What happened? I don't watch YouTube. I'm gonna have to. Let me pull it up right here, guys. It's pretty awesome. I can do this right now. All right, I'm going. I'm gonna check it out. Shows you how much I watch. Oh wait, he's Pump Chasers. I put Beast Nature. It's time for changes. Man, you got Cliff Notes to this?
Are you on live?
Yeah.
Oh. I respond to you.
What's your opinion on teachers not wanting to go back to work because it's too dangerous? Do you think kids should be forced to go back?
Do they go to the grocery store? That's dangerous.
My wife just said, do they go to the... Well, here's the thing. Without sounding heartless or making people mad, which I'm bound to do, we now know much more about this virus. One is that it's a fucking weak-ass virus. You have a 99.96 chance of surviving this virus. Should we end kids driving to school? Should we end bus rides? We're concerned about kids playing football in college, right? Because they'll get COVID. Do these people realize they run headfirst into each other and they're bound for a lifetime of brain damage and CTE, and we're worried about, it's not about a virus. The teachers are the unions, and I think I've been pretty clear about my stance on the unions, but I don't want to go there. He got caught pumping and chasing. Oh, no. Oh. Really? How good is the black raspberry chocolate chip whey? It's phenomenal. Mark, I've been following you for years, since 2012. Whenever you were the Hodge twins were conservative until somewhat recently. Have you lost friends? I've actually gained a lot of friends. And honestly, my Democrat and liberal friends, we're friends. Like, we talk. Like, I love having liberal friends. Or friends who are not right-wing. I think that makes me better as a person to have a diverse train of thought. I want to talk to Democrats. I want to learn about, and I'm not a Republican either. I'm an independent. I call things as I see them. Suicide and depression are going to skyrocket in the next couple of years. You're absolutely right, Brandon. Anyway, guys, I'm going to watch Chris Jones's video. I really appreciate you guys joining in. Hopefully we can do these more often. Just chill, talk, do our thing. But until next time, thanks for watching. That's not a game. I'm going to walk around and turn this off awkwardly.